It's Carcone Carne here on Hump Day. I'm James Van Alsel. We're still in quarantine. This is, I don't even know what this is. This is episode 453, like the 100 something from home. This is also my 7th Zoom call of the day. So I may be Zoom fatigued at this point. I'm not sure how this will work out, but I trust in my guests. But before we get to them, Carcone Carne is sponsored tonight by C&H Financial Services, who offers a variety of products ranging from traditional merchant accounts to a zero-cost payment processing solution, which eliminates the expenses tied to accepting credit cards. C&H also offers cost-effective commercial lending programs to help get your business the money it needs to make it through these unprecedented times. To learn more, contact C&H Financial Services at 855-600-2437 or go to chfs.us. My guests tonight, this is a wonderful event. It is the band Guardrail, who I promised would be off screen as I did that. I totally forgot to do that. So I hope you didn't make any faces as I did the live read.
No, I was thoroughly impressed.
Thank you.
I would have paid to.
That's the goal, is to get people to pay to have me say that shit. Yeah, that's the goal. Welcome to my side hustle.
A live show of ad reading. I would go.
I had your rapt attention. So you are Guardrail, and I mentioned in my text, in my post for Facebook, when you want punk rock, but without all the empty calories, choose Diet Punk. You are the self-proclaimed Diet Punk band, Guardrail. Yep. And credit to you.
Oh, that was amazing.
You actually brought food and drink to the show tonight. Now, back in the day, kids, in the days of like January or March or February, which seemed like forever ago, I used to do this in my car and we'd eat food. I'd eat food with absolute strangers in the car. It was a big part of what the show was. Carne's in the title. Ever since COVID-19, there's been no food, but you brought food. I want to know what you brought for show and tell. Kevin from Guardrail, what are you eating?
I got some tacos from Eno's Tacos in, I believe it's Berwyn. It's like right on the cusp of Berwyn and Forest Park or something like that.
Are they good?
They're fantastic. Got some steak tacos.
Wait, hold it up again.
Mexican Coke as well.
Hold that taco up again.
Me,
Is that like an American taco? Do I see lettuce on there?
Probably. Yeah, there's lettuce and tomato. I don't know. I just got the default whatever.
Is there onion?
No.
Ooh.
Is there? What kind of tortilla are you rocking?
The corn.
Okay.
But we are sans cilantro or sans.
Yeah,
onion.
I know, but.
We just met, Kevin. I don't want to
it's delicious.
call your life decisions into question here. I'm sure it's wonderful.
You know, everybody's doing it for us.
Judge me. I'm sorry.
What are you doing, Kevin?
But I got a Mexican Coke with it too, though. So
all the sugar, all the caffeine,
redeemed,
and a little bit of Jameson.
A hint of Jameson. There you go. I want to welcome Doug, who joined us late. We made the decision to just go live without you.
Surprise!
Oh no,
late boy.
Welcome that's your penalty. Podcast.
All right, Alyssa, what are you drinking and eating?
I'm eating cookies and milk.
Are you really?
Trader Joe's Cats cookies. Glass of milk.
That's the most wholesome thing I can imagine for tonight.
It's so good.
By the way, Trader Joe's, all their cookies are delicious.
Yeah, they're great for dunking. I love them all.
They've got the shortbread cookies with like the chocolate kiss in the middle.
I have not had those.
Those are ridiculous.
Are they ridiculously good?
And I'm no stranger to the JoJo's, the Neapolitan JoJo's, the straight up JoJo's.
The JoJo Slims?
The JoJo Slims. Which
I've been buying those.
I don't like those because you have to eat double the amount to really get your fix.
Oh, but it's so great. You could just put peanut butter in between two of them, and then it's like a dunking friggin' barge, and it's delicious.
Are you the snack expert of the band?
Maybe I am. I don't think we've ever put it up to a vote.
The snack ambassador of Guardrail. Ken, are you eating in your professional setup there with the real mic?
I am. I couldn't hold out until 8:30 to order tacos like Kevin. So I opted to some classic Cheez-Its.
Jalapeno and cheddar jack.
Yeah, and an old fashioned.
There we go.
Sweeten the deal.
A mixed drink.
Yeah,
I mean, Kevin's mixing it in his mouth, but you're actually mixing it in a glass.
Ken's classy. like that.
Yes.
I got my pinky
I
out.
mix
It's
it
all
in the
good.
glass. Kevin mixes it, straight in his mouth.
Why would you
Zachary-
have a glass when you can have a
Swishing it
mouth?
around like mouthwash.
Doug, are you dining today? Are you dining with us today?
I am, but so I got my old fashioned join the
Nice.
club.
Oh, twins.
I my local place down the street I just moved was closed, and I'm gonna get
Oh.
fucking roasted for this, but I got tacos from Chili's.
From Chili's.
I love that.
So I have no other go-to Mexican joint near me other than that. So I had to go for
There
the
are no rules in a pandemic. Get your tacos where you can.
I mean, is
These are
anybody
tough times.
is anybody not a secret fan of Chili's?
They actually look delicious though.
They actually look
so
delicious. And to your point, no, bottomless tortilla chips, bring them. Big fan.
I've
Yeah.
never had anything bad from Chili's.
Fajitas and tortilla chips, count me in. Sold.
Absolutely.
all right.
And that brings us around to the band. Guardrailsucks.com is the web address. The EP Yikes comes out on September 25th. You can't say that in a normal or reserved fashion. That's intentional, right? It's called Yikes.
Yikes.
Yeah, yikes
Yikes.
are just fucking yikes. Or
I always hear it in Ken's voice.
My
I-
voice.
Yeah, I hear Ken's voice say yikes, but very passively.
Am I very
Do your Ken
just
Yikes.
do my impression of myself?
Yes.
I wanted Alyssa to do an impression of you.
No.
Yikes!
Oh,
I don't
wow,
even know
no.
how- what the-
Wait,
just
one more
goes
time.
like
You got
yikes.
stepped on there.
Oh, I'm
Give us
just
one more,
saying
Ken.
it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it. Just yikes.
yeah. Mhm.
So Yikes
Yikes.
comes out on the
Yikes.
25th. And we've had previews of this. Belly Up came out a little while ago. That's one of those don't blink or you're going to miss it kind of songs. It
real.
took me longer to talk about the song than I think it does to listen to it.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
But here's some life advice for the pandemic. I'm not here for a long time. I'm just here for a good time. Make the best of things.
It's perfect.
Exactly. It's so crazy because we wrote this record like way before the pandemic. We wrote it and recorded it back in October last year. So it's like we had no idea how shit things were gonna get.
And
Just
how
6
could
months
you?
later. I know.
Well, and Till We're Dead, there's a video for this. This is a great song. We are the patron saints of the washed up. We are the patron saints of the completely fucked. You are the band of the year. That's it.
Hey.
With those
Thank you.
lines, you nailed it. You are the band of 2020. Guardrail, everybody.
Nice.
It makes me
Cheers.
almost feel like, did it happen because we recorded this?
Oh no, we can't think
Don't
that
put
way.
that on us.
There's an alternate theory that nothing has been the same. We've been chasing this alternate timeline ever since the Cubs won the World Series in 2016. That caused a break in
This
the
is right.
space-time continuum. And because the Cubs won the World Series, we've gone to this alternate universe. The only thing that can repair things is the White Sox winning this year. That'll set the timeline
I mean,
straight.
Make
if
it
that
happen.
if that sets things straight,
Get 'em
well,
going.
let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, I was raised a Cubs fan, but
White Sox for president.
yeah.
Let's do it.
Always. So let's talk about Till We're Dead and the video. A lot of people have watched that video so far.
Yeah, it's
When
doing
are we
great.
at? I wonder what the number is today.
I looked on
Yeah.
YouTube
Double check.
yesterday and I was not stunned, but impressed by the volume of people who checked out the video.
Yeah, our label's been doing a great job of passing it around, and we've been getting emails from people in like Colombia and stuff that found us, and we're just like, "You're my new favorite band," and it's like, "What?" The people in Colombia and
Dude, you guys got to befriend those drug cartels. They've got the money. They can help you.
No.
When this whole thing
Yeah.
subsides, they can get you on the road. This will be great.
They can
Guardrail, the
handle.
official band of drug cartels.
They can handle the distribution.
yeah, exactly.
They got that stuff locked down. I've seen Ozark. I understand how the distribution works. And Breaking Bad.
Exactly.
All you
No,
need to know.
no spoilers on the video, but kind of a ridiculous ending.
Yeah. So the whole song is about how just like our generation is just like constantly chasing this like something just to feel fulfilled and validated, but like what even is that? And you keep chasing it. Maybe this thing will make me feel like I've accomplished something, and it doesn't. So they're just in the video, they're just chasing that box, and the guy at the end, without spoiling it, that's actually our unofficial fifth member, Zach. He plays live guitar with us. He's our second guitarist. He's not in the band, but he's our unofficial fifth member. So we were like, you got to make a cameo. So yeah, see what happens to Zach. It's quite humorous.
What's a girl got to do to be an unofficial sixth member of Guardrail?
I don't
Be
know.
Zach.
Are you in a cartel?
A couple comments so far on the Facebook Live. Colin says, "Can't wait for Yikes." Alex
Yikes.
says, Alex says, "Love you, nerds." Frank says, "Yes."
Is that Ken's cat?
Ken's cat's
Yeah,
name
it
is
could be
Frank.
my
Did
cat.
You make him a Facebook page, or?
Yes.
He may have made his own.
So not a lot of deep comments, but enthusiastic comments nonetheless on the
Yeah.
Facebook Live.
There's more than we could ever ask for.
Yes. So again, the EP Yikes comes out on the 25th. I think the best song on it is the title track. There's a breakdown toward the end
Ooh.
where Alyssa's voice takes the lead, and it's lovely is what it is. It's a really cool song. Wake
Thank
up,
you.
wake up. You got to snap out of it. You're so much better than you'd like to admit. It's just solid song. Tell me about that one, because that's one when this is available, I want people to be able to hear this one.
Yeah, so the whole record is kind of pessimistic for the most part. It's just like about just like being frustrated at like how fucked up everything is. But then like we were like, all right, we need one positive song at least. You know, we need to send some sort of like message of positivity, and like you'll get through this and everything. So so we made sure that song, the record ended on a positive note.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that song did a pretty good job of it.
Like, who hasn't said stuff like that to a friend?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
especially now.
And I think it's important, and I love the fact that you pay attention to song sequencing. I think it's a
Yes.
dying art in a culture that's largely a la carte for music consumption. I think the idea of a formatted album or EP and like being mindful of the ebbs and flows of the sound and message, I think that's cool. I like that you ended on the up note.
Yeah. I mean, I've been making mix CDs since, fifth grade or sixth grade, whenever we got a computer with a CD burner. So, and I was always like sequencing the Jimmy Eat World songs in a way that like they would flow good. So it wasn't like Jimmy Eat World and then Slipknot right after it. It would always be like, I'd always make it flow. And so I feel like I've been training for this my whole life,
So basically, it's just a mixed CD
Yeah.
of our music.
And I couldn't tell if the Slipknot was snarky, but let the record show their last album, really good.
Yeah, no,
Just
I was super into like a lot of new metal stuff like that back in the day. So like, but then I was also into Jimmy Eat World and 311 and just a wide mix of bands. But I had to make my mix CDs flow.
Absolutely. But that's all of us, isn't it? I mean, we all are all over the place.
Yeah,
Like almost disastrously so. If you look at any of our playlists,
yeah, for real.
Yeah.
the variety of sounds and bands.
Yeah.
There is ongoing proof that you are unquestionably a Midwestern band, and I say that because of the self-deprecation, which I think is a uniquely Midwestern trait. You put out Par at Best in 2017.
Yeah.
I can't even say it with a straight face.
When you say it, it makes
That's the
it
goal. That's
real,
the goal there.
real.
As previously mentioned on the show, guardrailsucks.com is the website. You call yourselves Diet Punk,
Mm-hmm.
almost like a Fresca.
Yeah.
Punk Fresca. I like that.
Yeah.
I do like Fresca. Of all the grapefruit sodas, and there are a couple, I think Fresca is the best.
Fresca Rail.
And it's better than
Fresca
Squirt.
Yeah.
Squirt,
Ooh.
and
Haven't had squirt in a while.
it's hard to talk about that without giggling like a 15-year-old boy, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But Fresca, clearly the best. But my point is this: you're Diet Punk. I've got to think that your practices or the times when you collaborate and write together just involve a shitload of beer and a dark sense of humor. Is that a fair assessment?
Oh, that's so fair.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's-
You are not far off at all.
Yeah, and an Airbnb in Michigan. There we go.
Yeah, when we were recording this, we recorded it up in Chesaning, Michigan, which is the middle of fucking nowhere. And we rented an Airbnb for the week, and we were just living together. We watched the entire series of Big Mouth from start to finish throughout the week, and
Proud of
had a
you.
lot of. We went through 2 cases of White Claw, and so much whiskey and wine and edibles and just everything, just hanging out and writing music and having a good time, and it was fantastic.
It was nice.
Sounds like a fun clubhouse.
Yeah, it was great. There's some creepy pictures on the wall of like dogs that look like they just witnessed a murder. It was pretty awesome.
Oh, true. And it watched you.
Yeah, it was like the Mona Lisa.
It
Wherever you
followed
walked,
you.
that dog was staring into your soul.
Actually, it's not like the Mona Lisa. It's like a Scooby-Doo episode, what you're describing.
Oh yeah,
Creepy dog. Very much so.
yeah.
Alex said, what about Fago 6040? Fair. I'll go Fago. Whoop, whoop. I'll do a Fago. That's fine.
There you go.
So the new EP, Yikes. This comes after years of building an audience, perfecting your sound. Is this your enema of the state? Is this your moment of realization?
I would say yeah, because this is by far our most like cohesive set of songs, because this is the strongest lineup we've ever had as a band. We've gone through so many lineup changes over the years, and we actually work really well together, and I feel like we finally, with the help of our producer Nick Diener, we really found our sound on this one. And I think
it sounds great. I think it really sounds great. My biggest concern moving forward is I think Doug's angry. Doug, are you good?
No, I'm good. My dog's trying to come in.
Let the dog in.
Aw.
We're on a Zoom
What's
call.
up, Layla?
Dogs are always welcome on a Zoom call. Are you kidding me?
Come here, Layla.
yeah.
What's up?
Oh, who's a good dog?
What's up, girlfriend?
He's going for the tacos.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, always.
This is the beauty of these at-home conversations that we're all having every day, like the peeks into each other's lives, but more importantly, each other's pets. That's
Highlight.
Yeah.
that's the only thing
All
that
the
keeps
time.
me going. Like I said, this is my 7th Zoom call of the day. That's the only thing that keeps me going through all these Zoom calls is a glimpse of dog, a glimpse of cat. It's a sad reality. I sound really depressing as I say this
I
out
live
loud.
for it.
So speaking of the pandemic and being trapped for the past 6 months, how are you moving forward as a band? Are you in constant communication? Has this been challenging to kind of keep the boat above water?
Somehow, since the pandemic started, is when I guess things started moving or like trending upwards even more than that already was.
For
So we
Guardrail.
got for Guardrail, because our label reached out to us like a week after we had to stay inside.
Yeah, it was something
Yeah.
like 2 weeks into it.
Oh, so it was in March.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we had an Indiegogo to raise money for this record back in September or October last year, and one of the guys that contributed happens to work for that label. So our stipulation was, as soon as they have like a first solid mix of the record, we're gonna let everyone who contributed have a first listen. And this guy Neil, who contributed, he bought the perk that was, we'll send you a video on your birthday of us singing happy birthday to you. His birthday's in October, so it's coming up. But he was like, he hit us up and was like, yo, do you mind if I pass this on to the label I work for? We're like, of course,
How dare you?
Yeah, I
Do
know.
that.
So then this was towards the end of March. So like, at that point, things were still very unclear as to how long this thing was going to last for and everything.
Yeah.
So we just stayed in communication with them for a while, and we were able to work things out, and here we are today.
I love it. Well, again, the new EP comes out in just a little bit. It's called Yikes. I think it sounds great. I really do think that this is the culmination of a handful of years of honing what you do and refining it. And I think this is a big payoff for you guys.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah,
Thank you.
For more.
I agree. I think it's definitely like a big step in the right direction for us.
It's like
Right on.
nuts to me that people haven't heard it yet.
Right, because you've been living with it for the past 6
Yeah.
months, right? It's more than.
Yeah, almost a year at this point.
Yeah.
I think what we need is the sound clip of James saying yikes when his voice cracks. So like
Yikes.
any
Yeah.
any like 10-second ad someone sees and hears It's just
Yikes!
that's all they hear. Just
Well,
yikes.
that's how you kick off the second vinyl pressing. When you
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely.
Or the deluxe edition of Yikes, like 10 years for the 10-year anniversary.
Yeah, that'll be the only difference. It's just
That's all you
The
need.
deluxe edition has just
There's a
one
whole
word.
Yikes track.
yeah, never
or
do-
before heard yikes.
Or do that 90s thing where you just bury it like 10 minutes after the end of the last song on the
yeah.
disc.
Yeah.
Yep.
So people who fall asleep while listening wake up to that like 10 minnets later, like,
Yes.
what did they
It's
just
like
hear?
10 decibels louder than the rest of it.
All right. So when this comes out, it'll be streamable everywhere, Bandcamp, etc.
Mhm.
Apple,
Yep. The whole
Apple
shebang.
Music.
the whole shebang.
What other ones? can
Available
we
on
do?
vinyl?
Yes.
Oh.
Vinyl and CD. You can order it now. You can pre-order it at our label, Open Your Ears Records website. It's OYERex.com. We got some limited edition shirts on there too.
Nice.
That just say "Yikes" on it, and so I think there's only about 50 of those, and they're going quick. So get on that.
Yikes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. You are Guardrail. Thank you so much for doing this tonight.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us so much.
Thank you for letting us in your cool living room.
Yeah.
Home office, but I spend 12 hours a day
Oh.
here. So
Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you, 7 Zoom calls today.
Yeah, that's insane. I haven't done 7 of anything today yet.
Got to get 4 more tacos then?
Mhm.
That's right.